What do y'all? This is your boy Sherry Speech. I want to talk to you guys about Supergirl season 4, episode 5, Parasite Lost. And damn, did he do that? In this episode, man, we get a lot. I like this episode, man, in particular because we got to see a man by the name of Amade, a great friend of John. His power happens to be a healer. What Amade has always wanted to do was heal the human heart. And Kara did this wonderful, immaculate article about the man. And everyone ate it up like cookies. The thing that we didn't know though is that his estranged wife and daughter. For one, his estranged wife hates the man because apparently, according to her, he just abandoned her the moment that he had heard that, hey, you have a daughter. And obviously no woman's gonna take kindly to those things, to that action. And his mother and his daughter unfortunately grew up, not knowing her father, and she actually shared the same resentment as her mother did. Both Kara and John figured this out when they went to go investigate this woman by the name of Elizabeth Halls, and I guess that's actually the daughter of that happened. That turned out to be the daughter of Holiday, and there was a lot of little nuances in there, like every serious episode, I like to call it, as I like to call it, of Supergirl. And I guess it just showed the importance of you know mending broken families like that. Because we learned that Amade hadn't done, or allegedly hadn't done an interview in over 20 years, but he chose Cara Danvers to do one because he heard of her work and her status, I guess, in National City. But it turns out he actually did several interviews, and each time he did them back in the day, it was with his wife. We learned that because Amade broke his wife's heart, she carried that resentment with her, for episodes. So whenever Amade reached out to his estranged wife about his daughter, she hid his letters. So her daughter replied numerous times over the years. We saw him, numerous times every single year. Even a book report when she was a freshman in high school. Turns out her mother, his Amade actually replied to his daughter's book report messages and things of that nature. But the problem is the mother was so heartbroken and bitter that she hid them from her own daughter. So when her daughter began to get really curious and just got fed up with everything, she just turned the house upside down looking for any answers to it. And she turns out she found it. So when Amadeus amulet gets stolen by Parasite Jensen. That's what I call him. I don't call him Agent Jensen. I call him Parasite Jensen because he's under parasitic troll. Oh, so control. So obviously Amadeus starts to die because without an amulet, that's where his power is harnessed. Without that amulet, he begins to slowly die, and amulet, everyone's like, "Oh, shit, he doesn't have the amulet. Oh, well, that guy's dead." So they begin to hold a candlelight vigil for him. So that's where Jensen was going to be. Now mind you, earlier Jensen confronted Supergirl and he took some of her power. Luckily, not all of it. Luckily, Supergirl was actually able to regain her power, with the red sun lamps that they have at the DEO. Thank God. And she was able to take the fight to him. But now, mind you, and this is another thing too. James Olsen, I gotta give him credit for this. I gotta give James some credit here. Cause I liked how he Trojan horse this whole thing with Agent Liberty. He met Ben Hackwood, and he was like, you know what? They made each other that little meeting. Now, mind you, James didn't want to do this, but Lena encouraged him to do so anyway. So they bump into Ben, and he's like, hey, look, man, Ben Lockwood. He's like, all right, look, man, because the Guardian does what he has to do for the people, but once again, he stands with the aliens. It's something of that nature, and so James standed really firm in his position. He said, look, man, I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna say this to you very, very clearly. I You are not going to put this at my feet. What do you mean by that, boys? You're not going to put all this hate and all this shit at my damn feet and expect me to, clean it up. And the funny thing about this is, yeah, this is funny. The funny thing about all this is the fact that how powerful Ben is, man. His voice, man, has literally had everyone, everyone's ears up, that shares those prejudiced views, man. And he's so frustrated by the end of the episode with the fact that, he no longer has his little parasite, his own little parasitic weapon that he has to now do this by himself. Now, it's something that Ben actually told James while at the meeting, after being in his face and shit, where he says, aren't you supposed to be saving people? Because, there was a big hassle. There was a big fight with parasitic Jensen and Supergirl and Alex, the DEO. And, Ben was like, well, wait, how come you're not out there, James? Aren't you the Guardian? And you can see James is not wanting to even do a damn thing, but he has to because that's just the kind of person he is. And towards the end of the episode, James, agrees that, what, I'm going to talk to Ben. I'm going to see what I can do about all these trolls and all these bad people who are against aliens. So, which is why I said earlier, where I mentioned, I like how James Trojan horsed this situation because he actually did. He thinks, okay, if I get him to realize and if I get him to think that I share the same philosophy, you know, with and sentiments as him, I can find out who Agent Liberty is. Because, mind you, before Jensen passed, he said, look, if I surrender, then he'll still be out there. And Alex was like, wait a second, who is he? It turns out to be it's Agent Liberty. Because even Holiday's strange wife said, that she went to she stole the amulet and gave it to a Children of Liberty, which is Ben's little group of misfits, what I'll call them. So we'll see. I look forward to next week's episode. Call to action, man. I really look forward to it, man. This has been your boy Cherry Streaks. Let me know what you guys think about this episode. Did you guys like it? I liked it pretty much. You guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you guys have any requests as to what videos you guys want me to do next, please let me know in the comment section below. Another thing I want to just touch on before writing this video, man, is just the look that Lena had on her face as she hugged James, where he said, "Look, I'm gonna go talk to him and see how everything goes, see how this whole thing goes." The look on her face looks like she's gonna screw James over, man. I swear, if Lena screws him over, I'm gonna punch my damn TV screen. I might just do that because I'm like, dude, come on, man. I'm a boy, James. The man doesn't deserve this, but she is a Luther after all. She is, and I'm so happy for Lena because she was actually trying to change her ways and not be like her brother and her mother. But hey, it's in her blood, I guess. Anyway, this is for real this time. This is Big Boy That Speaks. I love you guys, man. God bless. Stay tuned for my Arrow review and then some. God bless.